By total coincidence, on our most recent adventure together, I did not go to a single table service restaurant at Walt Disney World, and it got me thinking right away, do I miss the table service restaurants? Is this something that I really consider a priority? Did I just miss them by chance and really want to go back to them on the next adventure? I want to answer some of these questions in this video. When I was first planning our trip together, I had several different table service reservations made. I was going to go to Sci-Fi, Yak and Yeti, several great places, but I ended up canceling them because I was just so busy doing a lot of different things, flying by the seat of my pants when I was at Walt Disney World, and part of me definitely misses them. When I go to Walt Disney World with my entire family, we almost always keep all of our reservations. One of the big reasons is because when you cancel a reservation last minute, they charge you $10. Luckily, one of mine I was able to cancel in advance. The other one, it did unfortunately cost me an extra $10 because I didn't cancel far enough in advance. Fortunately though, it was only $10 because it was only me, but if I was there with my entire family, it would have cost us $50, $60, and that is definitely not an expense we want to add to our vacation, so we almost always keep our reservations. But when it's just you and me at Walt Disney World, I have a tendency to play it by ear a lot more. I'm bouncing all over the place. What do I feel like in this moment? I can't really plan it out because I don't know what I'm going to do. I end up changing all of my fast passes, twice during the day, so there's a lot of movement during our trips together. I definitely feel like I missed out on those table service restaurants, and I'm looking forward to experiencing several of them on our September adventure. That'll be a slower paced adventure because 4th of July, opening of Toy Story Land, that's a little bit quicker. Food and Wine Festival, Halloween Party, that'll be a little bit slower paced. So it'll be great to go to more of those table service restaurants, and knowing that I have that trip right around the corner definitely helps a lot. But if this was my only trip for the entire year, I would have missed them a lot. We've talked about it many times in several different videos, but the magic of Disney can be found all over the place, even from the transportation and the different dining options. And when you go to some of that heavily themed table service dining, it can really add to the magic quite a bit, especially for me. When we go to Walt Disney World and we see Cinderella Castle or Spaceship Earth or the Tree of Life, it really brings a smile to our faces, but it also brings a smile when we can go to a restaurant that we haven't been in maybe years and experience it again and see that really detailed theming and taste the amazing food. It's another part of the magic. So yes, I definitely miss those table service restaurants. To me, it's a part of the magic, and I'm hoping to go to a table service restaurant at least once per trip in the future. After going on a magical Disney adventure and not going to any table service dining, it really has me thinking, how much do I prioritize it and how much do I recommend you go to at least one, maybe two different table service restaurants when you're at Walt Disney World? When I'm at Walt Disney World with my entire family, we almost always go to at least two, maybe even 3 or 4 different table service dining options. My grandmother loves it, my parents love it, my brother and sister love it. We just like to sit back together, relax, enjoy the atmosphere, talk, eat, and enjoy. When I think about recommendations that I make to you, I usually start by thinking about what my family and I really enjoy together, and table service dining is really high up there on that list. You can see that from a previous adventure where we went to Walt Disney World without a single ticket to the parks and instead spent a lot of time resort hopping and going to different dining options. So that is something to consider, and I definitely would put it relatively high on your priority list at Disney. And even though our next adventure in September together is just you and me, I've been thinking a lot about table service dining, and in the future I would like every single one of our trips together to have at least one table service dining experience. So I'm looking forward to that in the future. It has moved up in priority for me. So what do you think? Is the table service dining a high priority for you and your family, or are you more interested in saving money and then can go to the counter service options, which are also great, but a different type of experience? Let me know what you think in the comments below and in the poll right there. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.